Feel that bass around the block. It's time to rewind.
Hello. So yes, today I went to Savers and I unexpectedly found this nice GE or General Electric, but most of us call it GE 97110 VHS VCR. Now let me just show you the front. And this was made in June of 1986, so it's 31 years old. Let's say 1 years old. Display is still in good condition. Here's a old-fashioned channel tuner. There's like a little door here. Let me put it down for you. With more functions. It's mostly the clock set, tracking controls. Since I have a flat screen, I'll turn the picture control all the way to sharp. And here is like the old-fashioned tuner here, which no one at my age knows how to operate it. Now, let's take a look at the inside. I just have to wipe my camera, there's dust on it. Let me get my light here. It's a pretty well built VCR. And it's made by Panasonic, not General Electric. They never made their own VCRs. It's mostly Panasonic with the General Electric logo on it. So it's a pretty well built machine so far. Hold on, is it me or am I right on something? Yeah, I'm right. So, you must be wondering, what is the loading mode on this thing? Is it like the G-Deck where the capstan mode takes the cassette in? No, actually. How it actually works is, here's the, this bronze thing here is actually a carriage motor that takes the cassette in. And where's the loading motor? Well, see if I can go into detail for it. You see that black spot down there? That's it. That's it right there. And you can see it on the bottom side too. So I'll get to that later. So when I took it apart and when I put the cassette tape in, it actually ate my tape once. And I checked every single belt, and every belt seems to be pretty nice. I decided to change a few just in case, just to be sure, just for safety precautions. Then I took a look at the capstan. It was like all dirty and all that, so it might have been that. It's not only belts that eat tapes. It's not only the belts on the VCR that could eat the tapes. It's actually could be dirty heads or dirty capstan, or even a pinch roller could be dirty. And this has a geared idler. Some Panasonic VCRs have this mechanism with a idler tire. So there's no idler tire on here, so I don't need to do any service on the idler system. I can show you the loading motor. There's a loading motor, not the loading motor, cassette motor right there, cassette carriage motor. Drives a worm gear, where is it? Drives this worm gear right there to operate the cassette carriage. Let me show you. Let me insert a cassette. I cleaned the capstan and all that, and now it should work fine now. Just like that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I used to have a VCR with this mechanism before. It was last year. It was a Panasonic PV2700B, and and it unexpectedly broke when I had it plugged in. When I was using the bathroom one time, and I come back out, and the VCR surprisingly was off, and it was still plugged in. Then I tried to turn it on, and then nothing happened. I mean, then the VCR was fried, so I don't know what the problem was. It might have been a power supply problem at the time. But this one works fine so far. I haven't tested the video quality yet, so I'm not sure if it's like completely working condition. So, enough of all that. Let's go through the whole entire features. Just move this light a little bit out of the way. The tape doesn't instantly play. You have to press play first. So, I'm gonna press play. I have to lift the VCR up a bit so I can, so the loading mode can move, because there's I'll show you on the bottom side. I'll just show you a sneak peek of the bottom side. Right there on this pulley is actually, the floor is actually holding it down, so that's not a good thing. So it's slowing down the operation, so that's why I, had to lift it up a little bit. I'll show you the rest of the bottom side later. Oop. What the? What was that? I don't know what that was, but that sounded pretty creepy for VCR. Still playing fine. Let's forward search. I have to hold it. If I release it, it goes back into play mode. Reverse search. Oh yeah. I have to lift it up a little bit. Now, stop. Fast forward. Well, it's an 80s VCR, so it's obviously not going to be fast. Let me show you the back side of it, since you don't believe, if you don't believe me on the manufacturing date and all that. It's right here. The lighting. All Panasonic VCRs have a manufacturing date on the back of it. Manufactured, yeah, Panasonic made. Focus camera. See, June 2nd of 1986. Made in Japan. Here's all the video components and the audio components. Rewind. It's winding a little bit faster because the tape is near the beginning. I'm gonna let it auto stop for you. Oh, let me show you the real-time counter. And you don't need a remote to set the clock. You can always set the clock by using the VCR controls right there. Oh, it's done. Now let's eject. There we go. Now, let's show you guys the bottom side. Okay, so here is the bottom side for you. For all you viewers. So this is what was getting in the way. Since the floor was since the pulley is really big, the carpet's gonna hold that down. It's not gonna move correctly. And now you can see the loading motor perfectly from here. See if I can get a better view angle from here. I think I can. Oh. It's not a pancake motor, so it's not a pancake motor, it's a regular motor. I think it's a regular DC motor or something. Here is the main cam gear. I greased a little bit of that. There's a hair right there. Let me get rid of that. Okay. The cam path does not need to be greased. There's already plenty of grease on there. It's still good. I greased the teeth on most gears. I greased that as well. So is this. That's all I mostly greased. I decided to replace this belt a little bit because it was getting a little bit loose. So I decided to replace that just a bit. And this belt is still in really good condition. So that's a good thing. So okay, you see the metal bays up top of there? That's the rest of the loading motor. So anyway, okay, let's insert that. And press play. Wherever that is. There it is. See, all the belts are still in good condition. There's no tape beating problems. I also greased a little bit of that tape guide gears as well. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the idler moving. And here's the gear for the rewinding and fast forwarding. Okay. And to be able to tape back in and stop position. Then fast forward and rewind. Oh, I guess it doesn't turn when it fast forwards and rewinds. I think that gears to reel the tape back to the cassette when I put it in stop mode. This pulley is like a little. There's also a gear too. There's like you can't really see it, but there's like I can't get my camera in there closer, but there's teeth on it that drive this gear and then the main cam gear. I'm sorry. Show you the pulley in action. I didn't show you. Press eject. Oh, when I press eject, that gear turns as well. I don't know why. I mean, I think I know why. Just in case it does. Just in case the tape is not reeled in all the way, it turns it just in case so the tape won't get eaten, which is pretty clever. Now I'm going to hook this up to my TV and show you the video quality, even though it's a 2-head VCR. Alright, so I found out that the video quality does work, but I encountered a minor problem. The tracking knob is a little bit loose. Sometimes I have to fiddle around with it to get the picture right. But anyway, but other than that, it works just great. So I'm going to power it on. Then I'll press play. Ignore that flare there. I'm an angry old man. Man, I miss Tina from Igloo Grandpa. The picture's pretty good, but it could be better. Yeah, you too, bitch. So, Yes, the VCR does work. I also have an announcement to make, and I really would like you to listen really clearly. So before the video ends, I really have to give you a important announcement. I'm gonna put my camera down for this. So, on Pickle Boy's latest video on his Kid Behind the Camera channel, it has been announced that Angry Grandpa has cirrhosis of the liver, and that is a life-threatening illness. So, all I just want to tell you guys is please send your prayers to him. I really don't want him to die. And he makes me laugh all the time and makes everyone else laugh. So, Angry Grandpa Army, rise up, and please send him prayers for him and his family. So, yeah, that's all I need to say. So please like this video. Be kind, rewind. And, just please send your prayers to Angry Grandpa for me. Just please do it for the army and all that. AGP army, that is. What you doing? Just be kind, rewind, man. Be kind, rewind, boys.